Alright, morning everyone, and we are on to Idle God today. So Tom Aquinas find himself in prison again. Tom does like being in prison. I'm apparently very good at this game. Wow, okay. I already have a house. Tom and his cellmate, Bobby Stench, have escaped prison. Damn, I'm good. But they could not live in cardboard boxes, and could not eat rats for dinner. Yes, they could. They both took a morally unacceptable but necessary decision to ransack houses to survive. Tom was all about survival, but Stench had gone mad from his time spent in confinement. He did not want to ransack houses. He wanted to utterly erase the proof of existence of houses. Every click is one more home destroyed. Clicks don't do anything, so I don't know what you're talking about. I can't upgrade my weapon. Oh, hold on a second. Things are all messed up. Yes, thank you. Hold on. One sec. Sorry about that. Okay. So sorry about that. Okay, so this doesn't even do anything. Weapon spoon. Shop. Only available in current weapons at +10. Blacksmiths are paid in gold and need scrap as material. Ah, okay, that's 2 gold. Increase rarity, supply cost of gold by increasing gold supply. Okay, so if I do... Crap. How much does it cost? Okay, I do click. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay! Or wait, I need to fix that too. So, did escaping the prison just require a certain number of scraps? If you gather enough scraps, you can escape from prison. We've learned interesting things. This is not quite what I was expecting from a game titled Idle God. There's a Idle God 2 and an Idle God 3, and this seems more like an idle prison. A lot of these buttons don't do nothing. Let's go to 600. Well, I don't hear anything, so I'm just going to take this off. Let me see. That's definitely the way to do it. Rebirth, weapon, gold, area, house. Maybe he's the god of prisons. Ah. Okay, that's as far down as that can go. Right. Oh! Oh, that makes it more expensive. Okay, I see. Alright. Yay, my spoon is +1 at last. Okay, I see it now. Okay, I have the gold. I just need the scraps as well, of course. Spoon +2. Yeah, there are 3 Idle God games. It's a epic trilogy, I guess. Here. I don't think I need the keyboard either. I think I just need to click rapidly. But I'm not allowed to skip to my next weapon. I have to finish upgrading the spoon before I'm allowed to get, I don't know, a spade, a fork. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Can you give me any secrets? Any tip that will get me to accelerate my growth? Wow, I spent all my gold. I'm ransacking houses with a spoon. No, I see nothing strange about that. It's normal. Yeah, that's how it goes. You know. Whoa, 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 what happened? Tom and Stench have gotten national attention at this point. Really? With a spoon? Yeah. Yeah. The nation is just amazed that I can do this with a spoon. They're like, you know, we could put you back in jail, but what you're doing is just so incredible that we'd rather make a documentary on it. Which helped them integrate into the most vicious and dangerous criminalization in the world, and eventually take it over. With the help of the organization, Tom and Stench started robbing banks. Robbing banks was not enough. It was never enough. Stench needed to utterly destroy the bank. Whoa, oh, come on, slow down. Here, let me spend all my stuff. Stench did a bank heist, and Tom took over the organization. By human standards, all members of the organization were insane. The most insane members of the organization was Tom Aqueous himself. Me? At this point, he was convinced that by destroying everything, true power would be gained. Every click brings you one step closer to the genocide of the human race. This is not what I thought it was going to be. Huh. I've been playing Baldur's Gate as literally a ball spawn, trying to become the god of death. Even that doesn't want the genocide of the human race. What the hell? Okay then. You know, maybe you were in jail for a reason, Tom. Maybe you need to go back. Area, human race. Well, I guess I wasn't with the human race, but let's see. The last 18 members of the organization remained alive on the planet. Let me spend a little so it doesn't. Okay. They were all named Tom Aqueous in honor of the hero of the organization, the one that died at the age of 78 years old during the Great Human Genocide. Holy shit. What, we succeeded? The original Tom Aqueous, in honor of the Tom's death, the organization took the deliberate choice to destroy Earth. Each click brings us one step closer to the destruction of our home planet. Isn't there a superhero or something to stand in the way? Anybody? Anybody gonna stop me? Batman? Superman? And anybody? All Might? I'm doing this with a spoon. It's taking presumably a really long time. By the way, who's the blacksmith if I'm killing everyone? How many times do you need to click on a planet to break it? Come on already. Just say Ziki Boogie Doog. That usually does the job. No, not Ziki Boogie Doog. It's Einsvanvich? Something like that. I don't know. Something weird. Say something weird. It's not that hard. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, I know, but if I spend my scraps, I go down to 0. Alright. We are actually at that point. Using the space shuttle, he head to the moon. They wonder in silence what their next move will be. Years pass and they begin to grow old. They begin to crave the need to dig again. Each click brings us one step closer to a new purpose. Yes, a new purpose. Let's see. Every time I'm in the shop, it stops going up. Can't I get my spoon to be sharpened? Doesn't take a whole lot of scraps to break the earth. Really. Scraps of what? What are these scraps of? Scraps of our sanity. Oh my gosh. Okay. My wrist is starting to hate this. Maybe I should switch hands. How much coal do I need to upgrade this stupid thing? Okay, it was a scrap thing. Okay, of course. Of course. Silly me. Well, upgrades at this point aren't really worth all that much. So, well, I'd love to, but the next weapon requires us to be 10. And I'm not sure sharpening my spoon is really necessary right now. It costs a lot to do, and I don't think it actually gives me a whole ton back. We should find our next purpose first. Then, with a new purpose, we'll have a reason to make our spoon deadlier. It's already a spoon of planet annihilation. What more could we want? I'm starting to think maybe that's what I should do. If I lower the cost way low and just keep it down. Oh, man. We'll go into 10,000 here. This is my morning exercise regimen from now on. Ah. Really? Still don't have a purpose. Well, there go all the scraps. That's what I thought was going to happen. Can't go any lower, huh? Alright. We're going to do this thing. Okay, 808 now. Alright, we're gonna get to where we no longer even use a spoon. Why sharpen it all the way if we're just going to replace it? Ah, my arm is sick of clicking. What I actually do, what I found is the best way, is to just take your hand and just hold it still and just move your arm. It clicks very fast and it doesn't give you carpal tunnel. At least I hope not, otherwise I'll get it in my elbow and that'd be horrible. Yeah, that seems to be the best way to do rapid clicking. Since that seems to be the core mechanic we all know and love in these games. Heyo, how goes it? Alright, please tell me I can... Okay. Alright, we've got enough for one more upgrade. These little plus ones don't feel like they're even worth it to me. Worthless. But if I could get a shovel, or, you know, a giant hole puncher, anything that digs faster. What? It could work. You'd go up, you'd just kind of, and then you'd have 3 holes. It's brilliant. It would be interesting. The ground would never see it coming. It'd be completely unexpected. That's always half the battle. Just doing what your opponent doesn't expect. My opponent just happens to be the moon. Or I could just have a vegan blow a hole in it from Earth. Oh wait, we destroyed Earth. And there are no vegans left, because we killed humanity. Alright, this is enough. No, it's not enough. It's never enough. Okay. Okay. 5,000, and we throw the spoon into the dark abyss of space. Their next goal is going to be the sun. I know it. I feel it. How can they destroy everything and get 3 games out of destroying everything? It is a shovel! Huh. It's actually not as good as my old weapon. I like how it's classified weapon. Something's disjointed here. Like maybe we should have started with small sandcastles and hills and things, and yet we somehow moved up to destroying humanity and the world before our tools got up to task. Something's out of whack in all that. Well, anyway. Let's see what an upgraded shovel looks like. You know, you can buy sharpened shovels that throw like throwing axes. Google it. YouTube it. There's actually a commercial. It's like, what the hell? As they're just taking these shovels and throwing them. It's like, what? In case you need to murder somebody and bury them with the same tool? Why sharpen shovels? Why? What the hell? There's a lot of strange things you can find. Oh, by 4. 4 and 2. That's quite a bit better than what I was getting out of the spoon. Alright, I think... Curiosity, let me see what's this. I think we're going to try to see if we can get to the next area. I don't know what going to new areas does for me exactly. Also, this is a level 1. I don't know, how do I gain levels? Also, it's a good thing that the moon has a handy blacksmith. That lunar blacksmith You know, it is a pretty good boost at this point. A +4? Maybe one more level. How many did I need? 11? We'll say 12. Boom. Okay, that's better. That's something like a 30% boost, give or take. The per second throws it off a little because that went up by 2 instead of 4, and just, anyway. How much do you think I need to find a new purpose? How many alien races do you think they are? I have to wipe out. Do you think there's a galactic empire? Oh my gosh. Maybe I should just leave this running and just go someplace else. Eat a breakfast. Come back later. 'Cause good grief. Okay. That tears it. I need to get an oh, good. In the center of the moon, a device was found that clearly was engineered by far superior creatures. It was hidden there, without door or place to enter or exit. This was a tool of great power. One of the members suddenly has red eyes and begins to float above the ground and says, "Fall on your blades! If your ideal proves to be connected with a hive mind, you shall be joined as one." Each click brings them one step closer to the joining. Area, device of power. Yeah. I'm gonna just have to get a thing that I can turn on and off with a click of a keyboard that just makes it click like as fast as is possible. 'Cause that's it. If I'm gonna keep playing these games, I just no. Alright. Why must you stop when I'm in the store? Don't stop. I'm gonna gather a lot of gold. It's okay. As we gather scraps quicker, we can get more gold per bite. Come on. Okay. Alright. Now I have enough for 3 or 4 upgrades. Bam. Faster. Hey, there we go. One more. Perfect. Couldn't have been more perfect if I'd planned it that way. Okay. Entirely too clicky. Maybe I should go all the way up to the next category of weapon. The gold is becoming less of an issue. 17, 18, 19. So. It's going to reach the point where I spend more time in the shop buying gold. That must be what that other option is for, that massively decreases the cost of gold. Or Yeah, it just does it at a fixed price. 100 for 20,000. Why don't I do that? I mean, I don't need a full 100, but then again, maybe I do. Yes, I do need 100 gold. Whoa! Members of the organization, knowing that they were going to die of old age, take a mutual decision to fall on their blades. Their shovel, you mean? Oh, come on! Hold on. Ah! Upon swallowing the manes of Tom Aqueous, the mutant started growing and growing. As its purpose became clear, the universe must be destroyed! But why? Why must the universe be destroyed? The ravings of a powerful madman? Whatever the reason, each click brings the Titan's power and size grow exponentially. Alright, well, yeah, tying these things, it doesn't so much, but anyway. Click, 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 click. 10,000. And we'll cast aside the shovel. Our, mutant must have more. It is worthy of more than a mere shovel. Seriously, I should be working on my small first hill given my tools. Pickaxe. Or maybe I should be mining. Probably mining. Oh my gosh. Alright, next time before I jump tools, I'm gonna need to make sure that I, have a huge store of scrap and gold. It was a mistake to upgrade as soon as possible. I won't make that mistake again. I'm still not back. Can I have my shovel back, please? It was a good tool. Greetings. How's it going? Alright, so from now on, I think I just go to the 20,000 to buy 100 gold. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am definitely gonna get a thing to just auto-click for me. This is it. This is too much. I'm gonna break my mouse. There's only a little spring that keeps this button coming back up each time I click. Oh gosh. I'm gonna quit this game pretty soon. I'll go maybe one more step. Wait a minute. I have two perfectly good feet. I bet they can click really fast. We'll try it. Oh! I have more limbs I'm not even using. Whoop! Ah! No! Don't click there. Ah! Fork. Okay, hold on. Ah! No, 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 no. Let's try this again. Okay, it's there. Foot. Okay. Okay, leg. Don't bump it. Okay, I'm not very coordinated with my feet, apparently, when it comes to doing clicking. Now, come on, no, hold it still. Okay, 1 foot, hold it still. There we go. Yeah. That works. Except I can't click quite as quickly as I could with my arm. But my arm needs to break. Oh, wait. Upgrade. Boom, boom, boom. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, man, now we really are. Look at that. Boom. Ha. Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that. Hold on. Okay, because I could use just something that just goes click, click, click for me wherever I hold the mouse. But I need to be able to turn it on and off with just a key. Okay. Like, all I want is to just not have my arm hurt. That's it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Classic version? Okay. Alright, let me see. Yes, yes, I trust it. Run. Calculator? RuneScape client. I score auto. Okay, hold on. Here? Start. No. Number of clicks. 100? Start. 5 seconds. Do it here. I don't know how this works. Alright, so here's what I'm looking at here. And I'm like, okay, I can see it got... Where'd it go? Okay, I can see its X and Y coordinates wherever I move the mouse. I set the number of clicks here. 10 would be good enough. So, I don't know what it wants with these. F1 for start. Doesn't seem to be working. I've done everything. It's just nothing is happening. I don't know how this works. That's one click here. Do it there. F1 and F2 for start and stop. It's perfect, except it's not working. Oops. Come on. Seriously, what am I doing wrong? Let me start it up, restart it. Okay. And then I go. Every second, click 5 times. That would make it clear enough. To here. Lock your... I think it did something because it just... It's doing something. Just not what I want. Okay. Okay, it's working. Every second, it's clicking 5 times. Okay, got it. Not quite how I was expecting it to work. What if I said 30? It's more like it's clicking once a second. Well, I mean, I guess that's nice. I wanted to click 30 times a second, but I guess that's the number of clicks total. Let me try something else. Oh, planet after planet destroyed in a fraction of a second. The Titans sweep through the galaxy, devouring all in its path, growing with every particle eaten. Each click brings the Titan size closer to that of a galaxy, and brings the galaxy closer to total annihilation. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to a 0 and put this to 5, and I'm going to set this to 100, and I'm going to say F1. Ho! Oh my gosh! Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay. Alright. That works. Holy shit, that works. Wow. That's about 1,000 times faster than I could click. Arm, you are hereby spared. You have Anonymous for reasons to thank. Because reasons. Gotta get that name correct. Let's see. Millions of years pass, and the Titan grew and grew, until finally the expansion of the universe was slower than the Titan's appetite. The Titan halted one last time to look at the universe, which now barely encompassed his massive size. He could reach out his hand and grasp at the edge of the universe. He set his mind in motion and thought himself at the edge of the universe. Each click brings the Titan one step closer to the edge of the universe. Okay. Wow. But then you'll be, like, still around, and you'll have to find a way to destroy yourself, yes? There's no such thing as stepping outside the universe. The Titan simply became all that is. The Titan remembered a whisper of a thought long forgotten. He remembered the reason for doing all this. Tom Aqueous. His human mind needed to find a way to reverse entropy. At this point, all material in the universe was absorbed, and entropy could be reversed over and over, essentially giving the universe an infinite lifetime. The cost would be that every 13.8 billion years on a planet called Earth, a man named Tom Aqueous must begin the destruction cycle. The Titan suddenly realized for an instant that he had been here before, not once, not 1,000,000 times, but at least 10 to the a lot times, as far as he could recall. The destruction cycle was the only way for the universe to last forever. Otherwise, entropy would turn everything to darkness forever and always. The Titan wished he could make himself stop this travesty of a universal preservation method which formed a never-ending accordion of expansion and destruction. The only exact preservation he needed to do is make sure the human planet occurs in the exact same pattern as before, to make sure that Tom Aqueous behaves in the exact same manner, to get himself in prison and meet with Bobby Stench. So the idea of entropy prevention is instilled in Tom's mind. The only solace for the Titan was that for 13.8 billion years he could sleep. And Tom Aqueous would not remember anything until this precise moment, 1 trillion years later. For a mere instant, the Titan focused on the position of Earth, the position of the Moon, and his device of power, and exploded his body into the entire matter of the new universe. Each click expands the universe, until finally Tom Aqueous commits murder and finds himself in prison. This is a terrible plan. Well, I see. Next weapon. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. A drill, is it? So this time we'll get to see those things we missed last go about. Okay, let's see. It was never enough. Stench needed to utterly destroy the banks. Tom knew that the organization did not comply with the madman's wishes. They would all fall. So with every click is one step closer to the end of the modern economy. Let's gather a little more gold. Then we'll gather a little more scrap. Then we'll get ourselves the next weapon, which is a sword. How about that? Okay, this is makes it entirely too easy. Genocide of the human race for a good cause. the preservation of the universe and all that. A laser sword, neat. Next. An orbital ray, neat. Next. Oh, I don't have enough scrap. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if something new doesn't come up this cycle, then we'll have to say we've done it all. Bare hands. That's amazing. My bare hands. Apparently that's better than an orbital ray or a shovel or a spoon even. When do we get to a hyper spoon? Okay, we're up to here. Okay, here's one of the ones that I didn't catch. Hold on. I'm gonna just buy max gold, or all my money into gold, so I don't... Okay. They begin to burn. And okay, let's see. They begin to burn, and out of the ashes of the dust, a hideous giant appears. The giant decides to find the original Tom Acreus, to fuse with him. Okay. Click brings him closer to becoming Tom. Not many games do you die and do you turn into a mutant and come back to Earth to find your body. It certainly is, Wait a sec, there's a problem with this. It created that moon device when it exploded itself, right? So how did... There are questions. Questions, I say. Unicorn's horn. Okay. Next. Disintegration rifle. Okay. What's next? What comes after disintegration? A reintegration rifle, yes? No? That doesn't make any sense? Alright. Unfortunately, this is a pretty simple one. I don't know. Maybe Idle Gods 2 and 3 or have some more to them. This one, I'm afraid, well. Yeah. I'm afraid there's not a whole lot else to this one. This seems to be it. So... I mean, it could be after a certain number of rebirths. Let's... Oops. Okay, fixed it. "60 weapons and armors, 4 interlaced currencies, a stock exchange." Really? I don't see those. Okay, there's more. According to the game's own description, there's more. No, wait, sorry, that's Idle God 2. Oh, never mind. No, this is it. We're done. We beat this game. That's it. It's an endless cycle. So, I guess this one's out of the running to be my next Idle game. Let's try Idle God 2. But first, we have to do this. The multiverse. Ah, it's back to the spoon! Only this time it's more powerful. Yeah, we're done here. Okay. That was interesting. I will keep this tool around, but hopefully I will never have to use it again. Let's try Idle God 2. One of the things I noticed was that each of these games had more players than the one before it. More plays. So presumably each one is greater than the one before. The universe expands while the amount of energy remains constant. Eventually, in 1 trillion years, the universe will be so vast that the energy per volume will be negligible, to a point that, if there were an observer present, all he would be able to see is darkness everywhere, forever. This is called entropy. It is inevitable, it is coming, and we cannot stop it. Well, that depends. That is one theory. But you see, another theory is that gravity will eventually pull its ball back together and it'll all explode out again. But there are other theories. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to get into a whole bunch of different ones. Those are just the two popular ones that get into that kind of thing. So, oh, there's my shop. Stealth shop, all hidden by loudly proclaiming itself to be a shop in front of my face. Okay, let's see. Helps eliminate enemies with a clean cut to avoid having dirty armor. Well, I don't like dirty armor. Music! Hold on. Is there? Oh, hey. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't give me a copyright strike. Okay. And of course we can always mute and unmute it, so no worries there. Mineral. This definitely seems better than the first one. It'll keep players occupied for days. Oh, let me... Okay, I'm gonna read the description stuff over here. It's a massive, massive game. In terms of the sheer number of possible ways to increase currency, there are about 6 times more methods. As for the actual content, I'm hoping it'll keep players occupied for days, if not weeks. The story is now a short novel with 12 endings based on choices. The interface has been completely remastered and works beautifully. It's probably the last game I'll make. I hope everyone enjoys it. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's your description of Idle God 3. Why did you put your description of Idle God 3 while I'm playing Idle God 2? Why whatever. My mistake. Should have paid more attention. Oh, I should probably upgrade my spoon some more. Also, this cloth armor man, I don't know. Purchase a single story block at a time if you wish to follow the storyline. Unlock the stock exchange. There are those who do not trust a sole sovereign and choose to separate from the human race. Show them support and gain their trust by opening trade routes. Your kingdom? Kingdom? Thought I had a recycling center. My kingdom, then, needs resources to satisfy production and services industries. This gives you access to mineral and gold production. Allows garnet production. Garnet is extremely rare and can only be found in a small percentage of all extractions. Each second, garnet rock is extracted, and the percentage indicates the chances of a garnet becoming extracted in a second. I guess so. I need 0 garnets to continue the story. I'll do so. Oh, that altered my numbers. Mining. Garnet extraction. Garnet, 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 garnet. Okay. Armor. A strong armor for a strong leader. Okay. Buy a mining district to allow the market to flourish under your influence. Gold extraction. Monopoly of rare jewels to save humanity from greed. Yes, I will save humanity from greed by having all of it for myself. I can't seem to upgrade my armor for some reason. Okay. That's funny. Alright, let's see. Yeah, well, the 10-word description was just like nothing. Like, find the truth of the origin of the universe. Every 13.8 billion years, the destruction cycle must begin. Destroy the universe in order to amass all the energy contained within the universe and to make the expansion anew. Tom Acreus was the Titan responsible for such a monumental task. The Titan began over a long time ago, as far as he could remember. During a cycle, the Titan always knew something drove him to the destruction of the universe, but could never understand what. For an instant, at the end of the cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, the Titan remembers everything, then wills his memory out of reach to remain ignorant of the atrocities to come. Okay. So, this gets me gold directly, and this gets me my minerals. Aha! And I've got 5 garnets. Okay, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's see. Yeah, this time they give me a warning. It'll be much weaker. Huh. I could up this. Okay, got that. I could work towards this stock exchange. Increase this a little. Okay. Alright. Alright. Not that I know what the armor's for yet, but okay. I should do this. There. Okay. Gather a little bit more gold. Then we should just head over and gather scraps. Let's get ourselves a stock market. I could use the cheater device again, but I'm gonna try not to. Not until I find myself clicking for like 1,000 million bajillion times again, because that was stupid. Okay. Boom! Buy a garnet. Buy a garnet. Buy a garnet. Tom always needed to convert organization members at each cycle. With the knowledge of the universe, he can isolate members outside of the universe and transfer them into the next universe. This takes enormous energy to maintain, but the benefits are significant. Increases all stats. Hmm. Huh. Huh. Handle with care. Okay. Everything's ticking up on its own except minerals. Huh. Let's see. It is a fork now, is it? Okay. We're gonna upgrade our weapon a whole bunch. Not much longer, I don't think. This one I'm enjoying a lot more than the previous incarnation. Okay, let me see. Okay. Nope, nope, can't go any further. Okay. Let's see. Minerals. What do I need the armor for exactly? Oh well. Let's see. Ability. Let's see. Let's just. Plastic shovel. Oh joy. It's getting really expensive. We'll probably stick with the plastic shovel for a while. Is it Plastic Man in his shovel form? Yeah, well, I'm gonna try. I think that's like my emergency, like my secret weapon when all else is, when something is just too excessive like this. I'll keep it around. It's a hella useful thing, but okay, let me see. So I'm gonna be satisfied with my weapon for now. I guess I should up my garnet extraction. It seems like everything's about the garnets. We'll continue our story. We'll, I guess, upgrade our armor some. Minerals per second. Minerals per click. Gold per click. Everything seems to be about the garnet. Well, alright. Every cycle of universe creation and destruction somehow increased the mass of the universe and takes slightly more energy to absorb. Then the last cycle began. The energy of the universe was infinitely dense. Entropy would never occur, no matter the size of the universe. The Titan focused on the creation of the final universe, and somewhere, a mistake was made. It will be remembered as the last cycle. The Titan remembered. He remembered everything. The information of 1 billion universes destroyed poured into Tom Hadriex at his birth, and Tom remembered everything. Okay. Alright, Tom. You have all the knowledge in the universe. What are you using it for? The past could not be changed, and the future could not be foretold. But Tom knew his own future. As long as he continued to work down the exact path he has in countless past cycles, he decided to change the fate of the world. To ensure the future of humanity, he needed to take down his competition. In the past cycles, he worked with someone vicious and deadly, Bobby Stench. Before ensuring the survival of the human race, Stench would need to be assassinated in prison. And so, Tom Hadriex turned 18, committed murder, and went to prison for it. Time was of no importance. Only survival was important. Who exactly did you murder? Is that not a detail we'll ever find out? Just some hobo? Just some guy? Like, I don't know who this is. I'm just murdering you. Sorry. Sorry for the survival of the human race. I have to murder you in an alley. Sorry about this, man. What? Why? No! Ah! It's pretty horrible. Okay. So, I can upgrade the armor. But what does the armor do? I apparently committed the murder with a plastic shovel. In prison, Tom met his cellmate Stench. Tom could never understand the reason behind Stench's need for destruction. You have the knowledge of like a bajillion universes, but you still don't know? Okay. Nevertheless, Tom understood that if Stench escaped, the destruction cycle would begin with or without him. Tom gained his cellmate's trust, and together they planned their prison break. After they escaped from prison, Tom stabbed Stench and left the body behind. Okay. Well, now you're escaped con, with a trail of corpses left behind you. Now what? Go to the moon and use your thing to become really big? You don't have to eat the universe. You could just become a giant titan and just hike around like that. I mean, what's anyone gonna do about it? These should go away when I click them. What do I do next? Everything is about the garnets, so should be about, no matter how powerful Tom became, he knew that his efforts would always be hindered by those with fear of change. As such, he needed a decisive weapon to secure his own safety. Yes, decisive. The organization was a highly effective group that specialized in bank heists. In the previous universe, Tom and Stench committed mass genocide with the organization's help. Still don't know why the organization did that. Although the organization was not ready for a takeover, and Tom had a few years to make his move, he made a new identity of himself to make sure he would never be found. Knowing the future, he invested in the stock market and became the most financially powerful man in the world, owning over 90% of the energy production and material extraction processes. Yay! I'm just gonna buy a bunch of garnets. Ooh, god, the price is going up. Buy more. Buy more. Alright, that'll have to do. Suppose I should buy a couple of these. I mean, they increase all my stats, and that's awesome. Okay, so continue the story. Tom was known as a philanthropist. He dedicated an incredibly large amount of his assets to collecting and reusing recycled materials. An old habit, perhaps? Perhaps. Could be. Tom became the organization's main target. Although working with them so many times, taking over the organization was simply a matter of time. Tom's connection and his knowledge helped him to take over the organization, and eventually he became their leader. It's great, you make yourself a target so they're robbing you, and then you use that as your in to eventually take them over. I've never heard that plan before. It's insane. Okay. The organization simply wanted to get rich, and Tom could offer them more money than they could ever dream of. Okay, simple methods. If he could get them to commit mass genocide, making them put him in political power was a piece of cake. The first step was to influence a number of reputed scientists to make the leaders of a world believe an external invasion will be coming to Earth. Wait, why? Then the world will be united under a single banner. This helped the organization take power from a single entity, rather than individually conquer 206 sovereign states. At 74, Tom became the President of the Earth! He was a kind leader, an amazing potential and ideals for the future of Earth. He knew he did not have much time before dying. Without explaining why, he used 90% of the assets to develop an excavating project that was to be used to dig to the center of the moon! And everyone was like, oh yeah, that's cool, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just do that. A year later, a shuttle with Tom, his doctor, and 2 trained organization astronauts were sent on a one-way trip to the moon, where awaited the majority of the organization's members for them. At the center of the moon, they were all surprised when they saw the device of power. They were even more surprised by Tom's nonchalance in the presence of the device. Of course, Tom had never seen the device before. His remains were always fused with the organization years after his death in previous life cycles. With a combined knowledge of all the universes, he waved a hand at the device of power, and all members of the organization, including himself, were pulled into the device. Must have surprised the organization members. Oh, right. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Snow shovel. What is this? Alright. Whatever, it's good enough for the moment. How do I upgrade my armor? Like, get a new armor, I mean. Ah, whatever, who cares? I'm gonna continue the story. The moon itself was pulled into the device to create a creature, a titan with powers so vast it can hardly be described with human terms. The power of the device, combined with Tom's knowledge of a billion universes, was unimaginable. With a whisper, the Titan could end the universe and all universes that came after. Okay. Sure. Okay. I'll just, buy some garnets and we'll keep going. The Titan then went back to Earth and telepathically explained the situation to everybody. Then reassured them that he would give them immortality for those who wished it, for the entirety of the infinite duration of the universe. I'll take 1,000 years, thanks. Full-on immortality. 1,000 years, I'll be more sure if that's what I want or not. Humanity was then set up to conquer the stars, with the Titan's political, economic, and moral influence over humanity. He helped them develop clean nuclear energy. He developed cell immortality and gave humanity 2 choices. The first was to integrate their memories into a fully robotic body. No thanks. Their body's physical abilities would be enhanced, and they would never need to fear death by accident, or remain in their human form and develop infinite cell renewal. Okay? Humanity almost unanimously chose the infinite cell renewal. Human immortality combined with high birth rate meant that humans would have to leave Earth and find a new home. A decade later, the entire solar system was either occupied or had shuttles en route for them. Thousands of years pass, and humanity thrives. We meet other species, but nothing as powerful as humanity. We make laws to avoid planets that have any sentient species. Tom was happy of what he accomplished. Each click is one step closer to the climax of human civilization. Compared with the first one, this is surprisingly easy. Okay. Back to the stock exchange. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Okay. Millions of years pass, and every single galaxy is fully inhabited by humanity. Laws are passed to limit birth to 1 birth per death by accident. Tom stood watch above every planet, satisfied of his work. Now venerated as a god. Okay. Good job, Tom. Nice work. A trillion years passed, and the universe gets larger than it ever has, while the Titan keeps the energy compacted to the central galaxies of our observable universe. Suddenly, the Titan receives a blow equivalent to 1,000 black holes. He fuses all his consciousness into a single body and looked in front of him at what seems to be a much more ancient version of himself. Although that new Titan seems tired, weary, they both looked each other for an instant before the Ancient One spoke telepathically. Up, something goes wrong. The destruction cycle is not over. It is never over. I have been through a trillion cycles and have finally found the source of entropy. It was not always like this. It is too late for me to stop it, but with my knowledge and memories of all the universes, I can turn back time to this moment, this crucial moment, to ask you to remember. Remember the device of power? Do you remember who put it there? I am too old to recall such matters. Tell me, do you remember? I can see it in your face. You do not. You have a trillion cycles to figure it out. Begin the destruction cycle, or your energy will run out. You remember remember the device of power. Yeah, that was my question. The device of power. What the hell? Okay. I'm still using cloth armor, so... The ancient Titan died. Tom Aquarius saw how he would die. Finally, after a billion cycles, peace would be given to him. He shed a tear for the first time in a trillion universal cycles. With a painful scream, the Titan split himself in a mass that expanded faster than the universe and ate everything in its path. A fraction of a second later, the entire human race was gone, and Tom Aquarius found himself committing murder. He remembered everything, except the device of power's origin. Alright. So, this one may or may not ever have the answers to it. I don't know if it's cycles. We're going to stop this stream here, though. I will have to find out if, probably, I think what it is that this just puts Idol God 3 as a contender. Probably. This probably puts Idol God 3 as the contender for, my next Idol game. Although it doesn't sound like it's quite as big as others I've done. I think what's going to happen is there's going to come a day and we're going to take a vote between all the different contenders. Anyway. I see that. I'm wondering if after multiple rebirths if we get an answer or if I have to go to Idol God 3 to get the epic conclusion. We'll see. It's probably Idol God 3. Probably. Anyway. Until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex, signing off. Bye.